This is one of these crazy stories. California woman jailed for 13 days after being mistaken for a person with the same name, lawsuit says. Look at these two women here, right? They sure don't look alike, right? One has dark hair, one has blonde hair, eyebrows are different, that the noses are different, the shape of the mouths are different. Mm. This one teeth seems to be whiter. California woman jailed for 13 days after being mistaken for a person with the same name, a lawsuit says. The California woman sued the city of Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Police Department, and airport police, claiming she was arrested and held in jail for almost 2 weeks before authorities realized they arrested the wrong person. According to a federal civil rights lawsuit filed Tuesday, Bethany Farber was preparing to fly out of Los Angeles International Airport to Puerto Escondido, Mexico, in April 2021, when she was stopped by the TSA administration and told there was a warrant for her arrest in Texas. Farber reportedly told TSA agents that she had never visited Texas and that she was innocent. I asked them repeatedly to double check, and they completely blew me off, Farber said. They said, "Nope, Bethany Farber, we have you." Police arrested her at the airport and took her into booking at the Los Angeles Police Department station, the lawsuit says. Authorities reportedly mistook Farber for a woman with the same name who had a warrant for her arrest in Texas. What's funny about this is that you got like lots of people with Spanish names. You know, these things can happen too. I remember some years ago there was a guy, a man who was arrested for child support, and that would have made him like the father when he was like 14 years old. But they don't care. The Bethany Farber police arrested is young, with long blonde hair, opposed to other Farber who's older with short and brown hair. The lawsuit alleges the two had nothing in common besides their name. Rodney Diggs, Farber's attorney, said Bethany Farber, the police meant to arrest, already has a criminal record history. Her fingerprints are in the database, he said. According to the federal lawsuit, police arrested the wrong Farber without checking her driver's license, date of birth, or any other identifying information. LAPD could have checked the fingerprints, her birthday, social security number, or even a photo. They did none of that. Farber was held in jail for 13 days in Linwood Women's Jail in California before she was released. She said those days in jail caused her emotional distress, having to put warm food inside her sweatshirt to keep herself warm, and witnessing other inmates throw feces and smear it across the wall. Sounds like an asylum she was in, throwing feces. There she is with her grandmother right there. Right? Her grandmother. The lawsuit also alleges the Los Angeles Police Department knew Farber was innocent for 3 days before she was released. Documents say the incident caused Farber's 90-year-old grandma to suffer a stress-induced stroke. She passed away shortly after Farber was released from jail. I believe I would have had more time with her if this situation didn't happen, she said. The Los Angeles Police Department and LAX police said they are unable to comment on pending litigation. The Los Angeles City Attorney Office also declined to comment. Last month, a Nevada man sued the Las Vegas Metropolitan and Henderson Police Departments, alleging he was unlawfully detained after police mistook him for another man with a similar name. How stupid is that, you know? In the age we live in now, you know, with like fingerprints, numbers that associate with you, social security numbers, addresses, like maybe where you lived before, you know, like when you do one of those credit report online, right? They usually will give you like maybe 3-4 different things. Like, okay, you live at this address before, you know. They want to see if that's you. So the real one of your real addresses would be in there, and then they have like phony addresses, or like maybe like different phone numbers or so forth to associate with you, you know, where you associate with this place. Or this is where you were before, and they put like the different names of companies you work. And if that's really you really will know whether you work at one of those companies, and that's the way they do it, you know, to determine. But these people, either they really don't care, and that's why they should be sued, because 13 days out of your life in locked up in jail with people smearing feces around, you know, throwing feces on the wall and smearing it, you know, that's not good. Especially that her grandmother died and she wasn't able to be with that lady. So this woman, Bethany Farber, she deserves a good bit of money. She deserves enough money to buy her a new house or something like that, or a great trip down to Mexico. Yeah, something like that.